Today is November 15th. Welcome to Big Book Daily. My name is Rob. I am an alcoholic. It is a thrill, honor, and joy to be here with you today as we journey through the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous and the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Today at the Big Book, we're going to continue our journey through Chapter 8, Two Wives. We'll actually finish that chapter today, I believe. We're reading page 121. And out of the 12 and 12, we will be finishing tradition number 3 by reading page 145. And of course, we'll read today's 24 hours a day and daily reflection. So with that, hope you all are doing well this morning, my friends. Once again, we're alive today. We've been given a brand new set of 24 hours, an opportunity to live a life of integrity. That is always an exciting thing. So with that, let's get to the good stuff. Alright, if you recall from yesterday's reading, we were at a point in the bottom of page 120 where we said, make the husband feel absolutely free to come and go as he likes. This is important. If he gets drunk, don't blame yourself. God has either removed your husband's liquor problem or he hasn't. So with that, let's go ahead and finish off the chapter. We're on 121. We realize that we have been giving you much direction and advice. We may have seemed to lecture. If that is so, we are sorry, for we ourselves don't always care for people who lecture us. But what we have related is based upon experience, and some of it painful. We had to learn these things the hard way. That is why we are anxious that you understand, and then you avoid these unnecessary difficulties. So to you out there who may soon be with us, we say, good luck. And God bless you. Out of the 12 and 12, we're on tradition number 3. The only requirement for AA membership is a desire to stop drinking. And yesterday we left off with a pretty funny story where our vocal atheist Ed, who was not exactly loved by the group, he is finally pleading for help and actually sneaks into one of the Friends of the Fellowship's houses and wakes up in the morning and goes, hey guys, have you all had your morning meditation yet? But however, he seems pretty sincere here. So let's find out what happened to Ed and finish off this chapter. So we'll read the bottom of 144 and 145. In a neighboring state, Ed had holed up in a cheap hotel. After all his pleas for help had been rebuffed, these words rang in his fevered mind. They have deserted me. I've been deserted by my own kind. This is the end. Nothing's left. As he tossed on his bed, his hand brushed the bureau nearby, touching a book. Opening the book, he read. It was a Gideon Bible. Ed never confided any more of what he saw and felt in that hotel room. It was the year 1938, and he hasn't had a drink since. Nowadays, when old-timers who know Ed foregather, they exclaim, what if we had actually succeeded in throwing Ed out for blasphemy? What would have happened to him and all the others that he later helped? So, the hand of Providence early gave us a sign that any alcoholic is a member of our society when he says so. "24 hours a day, November 15th. AA thought for the day. I am less sensitive, and my feelings are less easily hurt. I no longer take myself so seriously. Before becoming part of the fellowship of AA and working on myself, I was often angry. It didn't take much for me to feel insulted, to feel that I had been slighted or left on the outside. What happens to me now is not so important. One cause of our drinking was that we couldn't take it, so we escaped the unpleasant situation. We have learned to take it on the chin, if necessary, and smile. When I am all wrapped up in AA, I do not notice the personal slights so much. They do not seem to matter so much. I've learned to laugh at self-pity because it's so childish. Am I less sensitive? Meditation for the day. God's miracle working power is as manifest today as it was in the past. It still works miracles of change in lives and miracles of healing in twisted minds. When a person trusts wholly in God and leaves to Him the choosing of the day and hour, there is God's miracle working power becoming manifest in that person's life. So we can trust in God and have boundless faith in His power to make us whole again, whenever He chooses. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may feel sure that there is nothing that God cannot accomplish in changing my life. I pray that I may have faith in His miracle working power. Daily Reflection, November 15th. Vital Sustenance. Those of us who have come to make regular use of prayer will no more do without it than we would refuse air, food, and sunshine. And for the same reason, when we refuse air, light, or food, the body suffers. And when we turn away from meditation and prayer, we likewise deprive our minds, our emotions, and our intuitions of vitally needed support. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 97. Step 11 doesn't have to overwhelm me. Conscious contact with God can be as simple and as profound as a conscious contact with another human being. I can smile. I can listen. I can forgive. Every encounter with another is an opportunity for prayer, for acknowledging God's presence within me. Today, I can bring myself a little closer to my higher power. The more I choose to seek the beauty of God's work in other people, the more certain of His presence I will become. All right, that concludes today's reading. Some great stuff. Oh my goodness. The 24 hours a day, about that sensitivity. I love the line, when I am all wrapped up in AA, I do not notice the personal slights so much. They don't seem to matter to me so much. I've learned to laugh at self-pity because it is so childish. Man, I'm there. I am a child sometimes. But I love further down during the meditation it says, we can put our trust in God and have boundless faith in His power to make us whole again, whenever He chooses. I've heard that line, to make whole, be whole. How can we ever love somebody else if we don't love ourselves? Take care of ourselves. But once we do that, then we can show up best for all the other people out there that need us. So I think the best way I can show myself love today is to, like it says here, is to get all wrapped up in AA. Working the steps, praying, and reaching out to a friend, meditating, whatever it takes. To make whole, be whole. So with that, my friends, that's all we have time for today. If we are given another set of 24 hours, I sincerely look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow.